Oh, welcome back, everybody. Temptation?
Yeah, what do you mean by this?
So, yesterday, I was, I do my laundry at my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was driving from my parents' house, and I was like, I think right before I left, I was like, I'm gonna make, like, something for me to actually eat for dinner tonight instead of, like, lazing out, like, some other Sundays that I do and picking up food and then going home.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, we're gonna make I was like, I'm gonna make Alfredo tonight for dinner. I'm gonna eat that and I'm gonna go to bed. Everything will be great. I say this, I start driving home and I turn into where I would go if I was either getting gas or going to McDonald's. Past the gas station, I'm about to turn into McDonald's. I was like, wait a minute, I just said I'm making Alfredo for dinner. Turned back and was like, keep going. And then I almost did, like, there's a Little Caesars also on the way. So I
Shoot.
also almost
Yeah.
stopped to get Little Caesar. I was like, no. I said I'm making Alfredo tonight for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, do you ever have those moments where you're just like, I'm not gonna do this. Start doing it and you're like, wait a minute, I just said I'm not gonna do this.
Now, if I do it, I am shamelessly knowingly doing
Really?
Because if I decide, like, I'm not going to do this, I'll do it anyways. That's kind of my thing. It's like, I'm just shameless with it. If I'm going to do it and I know I want to do it, I'm going to probably do it. So I'm just going to, you know what? I know I'm doing this. That's wrong.
I did it with the intention of not doing it. So I was just like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go.
My same situation.
And I ended up doing it.
Here's what that version would be like for me. Okay, I think if I'm going to make Alfredo at home.
Yeah.
Then I passed by and I was like, there's a Wendy's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had Baconator in a minute.
Yeah.
Do I really want the Alfredo or do I want Baconator? I should get. I do want to save money. I should just make Alfredo.
Yeah, that was my thing. Yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
Oh, I can't do that. If I make a plan to do something, sometimes I'm like, I have to commit to this plan. I have to do
For me,
it.
it depends on what it is. Anything that concerns food and spending money is like, let's go.
Really, I can't. I have to.
Because sometimes I have it the opposite way, where it's like, do I really want to go all the way around? Nah.
I have to hold myself back because I'll mess around, and I'll just spend like the week ordering food.
Yeah. So yeah, I can see what you mean there, but I'm just shameless.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
What next is that?
Oh, we could do kind of food rankings.
Ooh, let's.
We should have done this earlier.
What now? I saw this. I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Where
So like Chinese, Italian.
oh, we ranking whole different
Yeah.
swaths. Oh,
Yeah.
Chinese. That's a lot. Dumplings alone.
Japanese / sushi. Sushi.
There you go.
Uh,
Okay, where else?
what classifies as American?
I think generic American foodstuffs. It's changing now because there's a lot more mixtures of different flavors now.
But what is it?
I think the generic one is always a hamburger, a traditional hamburger
Okay.
with fries and a drink.
Okay.
That's lunch. For breakfast, it's like bacon, eggs, and cheese. Cheese, bacon, eggs. Actually, yes.
Cheese.
Cheese on eggs. Ooh, it's good stuff. Bacon, eggs.
What do we? Huh?
I'm going like a full American breakfast. Like,
Oh, I'm just speaking in generality. This is what we would describe as an American
let's just go with
food?
the burgers one.
Okay. Indian.
That's a tough one as well. Mexican.
Mexican. I can't believe. Well, I know why.
There's gotta be more. I know there's more. Well, Korean.
Cuban, Korean,
Korean's not.
Puerto Rican.
I don't know in America because I'm thinking like the big ones in America.
Mm-hmm.
The ones we listed off so far, yes, but
Oh,
Korean's
Jamaican.
not as big as like, say, Chinese food or Japanese and American.
No.
I do think it's up there, but it's not. Like,
I mean, they have
popularity
Korean
wise.
food, so.
Yes, but there's no national. I go off a national chain. Well, there's no national chains for Japanese nowadays.
Sushi.
Are there national chains for sushi? I can't think of any. I do know sushi is sold a lot in like grocery stores and all that.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Noodles definitely. That's where it is. Like sushi,
Ramen.
like the Japanese food for the most part, someone has had something.
Yeah.
Like you can either know ramen,
Yep.
or you can know sushi. Like you know something about Japanese.
Yep.
You
Okay.
know a little bit about Chinese. Not a lot of people know a lot about Korean.
You right?
So that's kind of why I don't.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. We'll just go with those.
Okay. Write them down. I just forgot.
Yeah, so did I. So, American, Chinese, Japanese. Why did it autocorrect to that word? I'll have no idea. I said Indian, Mexican, and soul food? That counts. That counts.
Yeah, because that's not American.
That's not American.
Like when you think of soul food, that's soul
Yeah.
food. Maybe.
So that's 6. That's
Maybe
fair.
because we're American.
Oh, Italian.
Do you think it's because we're American we know the difference between soul food and American food? Because if you ask someone that's completely not from our country, do you think they could tell the difference?
Maybe not. But it's not American, so.
Yeah, it's not. It's never been shown as American. So.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Italian. I forgot to mention Italian. Is there anything else I'm thinking of? Nope, that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna let you go first on this one. I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Oh, this is a tough one. This is probably the worst one.
Oh yeah,
This is the worst
I
one.
bet it is. People are gonna hate me.
Okay, I'm going to start from the one that's least on my list. From the
Oh,
bottom.
you're going from the bottom. I'm still
going
gonna go
bottom.
from the top. Okay.
What in the... Why is my cursor all the way up here?
Really?
Yes.
Really? You know they can't see the list. So you're gonna have to be vocal and be like,
I don't feel like...
you gotta say
verbalize
what
it.
it is,
I
and
can't
you gotta say
verbalize it.
why.
Let me write it out.
You
Let me
gotta
prepare
tell me
myself.
why.
Because I got to speed through it. It's going to hurt.
You
Say it.
you gotta tell.
Let me write it out
You
first.
gotta tell me
Let
why.
me write it out.
I gotta know.
Let me look at it. Let me look at it.
Especially, really,
Now, this one only because I don't eat a lot of it. This one only because I don't eat a lot of it, so I can't say anything.
Okay. I'm gonna need. I need you to. I need you to talk here.
Okay.
I need you to. I need reasons for just the first
How do you
three.
feel?
I don't care.
Let me
I don't care. I need
This is
reasons.
This is painful.
I
Okay.
still need reasons. You still have to
Okay,
explain.
this one as well because I don't eat enough of it.
You're not. You gotta say what it is.
Don't eat it.
I don't.
Okay.
I understand this. Just go. Just tell
The
me.
ones I haven't eaten.
Just
okay.
no. Just tell me the food. Say your ranking. Say why, and then go from there.
You're gonna argue with me about one of them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That is what this podcast is. As much as we get on each other about food,
Number
you
7.
know this is coming.
Number 7.
Don't try to delay
okay,
the inevitable.
Put 'em on this. Remember, this is the styles. There's not a lot, but he's the one who picked.
Okay.
Number 7 is the last one. American. Now I understand where you would think, but here I understand.
Okay.
Let me get it out.
I'm listening.
All of these are good. There's a very small margin between all of them.
Okay.
There's just certain things about other foods that the stereotypical ones do not have from my palate
Mm.
on this list. Granted, it's not far off. Like, I'm not saying that I can't, but at least for the bottom.
Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna be arguing every single number 6, Italian.
Oh, I gotta hear this one. This one interests me the most.
This thing. On this list, Italians don't have the strongest noodle. Just point that out. Japanese, Chinese noodle dishes blow it out the water, so does the Korean. Now, you're probably bringing up, well, Mexican and Indian.
No. Before we go there, the majority of like the food we eat is technically Italian food.
Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat a lot of pasta, so.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I don't eat. Like,
Okay.
You make Alfredo.
You're right.
That's Italian.
You're right. That's all on me. You're
soul,
right.
Plus again,
You don't
because
eat soul food?
they don't have the strongest noodle here. I gotta knock them down.
Wait, what?
They don't have the strongest noodle.
Oh, mac and cheese. Okay.
They don't have the what?
No, soul food?
They don't have. Yeah, they're.
You said they don't have the strongest noodle. I was like, what? I was like, oh, right, mac and cheese. Okay.
You realize that noodle? There's Chinese, Japanese. And
I'm well aware. No, I was caught off guard with the noodle thing. I was like, what dish? And I was like, oh wait, we have mac and cheese. Okay, I got it.
Let me switch this up. I'm gonna switch them up.
Just keep going. You're fine. Just do as you will. Do as you will. Just explain to me on the way why. I just gotta know. I just gotta know.
I did 7. Did 6.
Yeah.
5 is Indian. Now.
Oh, so we're changing it. Okay.
5 is Indian.
Okay.
Now. Let me just put this there.
Now what?
The reason for Indian is mainly because I haven't eaten it enough.
Mm.
I enjoy it, and what I have eaten, I love. But in comparison to some of the others, like after Indian is Mexican.
Yeah.
Now, number 3 and number 4 can interchange depending on the dish.
Wait a minute. Really? Oh.
And I'll tell you why.
You're not pandering, are you?
No.
Are you pandering?
There's a lot of foods
that
we eat that derive from soul food.
That's true.
Fried chicken.
Okay.
Breaded chicken that is fried.
Yeah.
That is everywhere.
Mm.
Okay. Mac and cheese.
Okay.
No, my number 1 is soul food. If that is,
yeah. Yeah.
It's soul food. Mac and cheese.
Okay.
Nobody gets mad at a good mac and cheese.
Yeah. You're right.
So it's very popular.
At a good mac and cheese, yeah.
Okay, let's go through it. Well, the collard greens. I don't know if that's just popular. But at least those 2 right there alone, I'm like, okay. That's just popularity-wise, they're very large.
Yeah.
Then I break it down to personal, where then you bring in fried fish.
Yeah.
Collard greens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all the soul food. Sweet potato pie.
Okay.
It's like at a personal level.
Peach cobbler.
Yes. So you see.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see. So I'm trying to remember all the soul food. Like if I had a soul food platter.
Yeah.
What am I getting? Just for me. It's not pandering. It's more of like this is just something
you're passionate about. Okay.
This is just something that I grew up with.
Okay.
So soul food, of course, is gonna.
You know why I said that, right?
Yes, of course.
Because you had it lower on your list and then you moved it.
Because here's the issue. I thought we were talking about Korean when you said soul.
Oh,
no. I looked at how you spelled it. And I was like, oh, this isn't Korean. This is American.
This is
soul
American
food.
for soul food.
Okay, I got confused. Because I was like, I said Chinese, Japanese, and Korean because I thought you meant.
No.
Okay. All right.
I've never had Korean food.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I've seen.
It's you got to be careful because they can take some spice.
Oh, I know. I've seen.
I can't do it.
I've seen.
I do like their black bean noodles though. That stuff is fire.
Mm.
So let me just go over my list.
Okay.
from bottom to top.
Why don't
It
we
goes
just
in
go
there.
top to bottom?
Why can't I switch it up?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Do as you will. Do
So
as
it
you will.
goes Americans last.
Okay.
Then it goes Italian,
Mm.
Indian, Mexican,
Okay.
Chinese,
Yeah.
Japanese, and Seoul. Now, I thought you were going to give me pushback on the Japanese and Chinese one more.
Oh, I kind of am.
Okay, what is the issue?
Really? I've never.
I'm trying to think. Actually, I may be wrong because I forgot. I was thinking noodle dishes. I forgot.
I'm not thinking noodle
I
dishes.
forgot they have
You forgot
chicken
dumplings,
dumplings,
soup
bao.
dumplings, bao,
I totally forget.
jiaozi.
Let me put some respect on Chinese name real quick. Let me put some respect there. Why did you go to exponent?
I have no
I
idea.
didn't know that.
I don't know how you did this. Now, Japanese, you have sushi, but my whole thing is I don't like sushi that we have
That is
here.
Why is it that? Sorry.
I will brag about this, or I have bragged about this. Going to actual Japan and eating sushi there, fire, straight fire. Japanese food is great.
But
That's all I'm gonna say.
The thing is that there's a lot of kind of like Americanized sushi.
That's
dishes that
that's the issue.
because I love me some crab ragoon, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Crab.
That is not a Japanese.
Wait, no, that's Chinese.
Crab ragoon.
Crab ragoon. You go to a Chinese restaurant and you get crab
I've
ragoon.
had it at Japanese places.
I've had it at Chinese places. I've mainly seen it at Chinese places. It could very well be in Japanese places.
It's wonton. Oh, so it's Chinese.
Hmm.
Oh, I've had it at Japanese place that sell sushi. That right there. So it's Chinese. Well, more points. You know what?
More points to Chinese.
Now that I'm talking about it, I may put Chinese over soul
Bro.
food.
Bro,
Now that I'm talking about it,
I'm telling you this now. Chinese is my number one.
yeah, I gotta put it in.
Chinese is my number
Because now that
one.
I'm talking
I
about
don't
it,
care what I don't care what anybody
fried
else says.
chicken ain't beating bao. I'm sorry.
No.
If it's a good bao, it's not beating bao.
No.
Nah, I gotta put some.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think for the American thing, I was going because I went through the list.
General American foods, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like it's not beating that. It's not beating that. Like it's not. It's just not
Is French toast soul food? Or is that regular food?
regular.
Regular?
I've seen it.
American? Okay.
So
Alright, just making sure. Just one
yeah, I gotta put Chinese in it. That. There's so many good.
Yeah.
There's so many good Chinese dishes.
Yeah.
So
My turn?
yeah, you go ahead. I don't know how you're gonna make it. That list was hurting.
Was
I
it?
can't
Okay.
do it because American. I was like American. It may go to the bottom.
Okay. So here's mine. I'm gonna do the same thing you did from bottom to top. Indian is my bottom, mainly because
You don't really need it.
I don't really eat it. I haven't had enough Indian food, so I
There's
can't
a
say
good
anything.
Indian place that I order off of Postmates.
It's also the same with Mexican food.
Really?
Really, I don't eat a lot of Mexican. The main thing of it, and I'm pretty sure I know this now. It's not all like tomatoes, and as you know, I have a deep dislike of tomatoes. So, for the better part of my life, I avoided Mexican food because anytime like it was brought up at home, it was always with tomatoes. So I was like, we're not doing this. Okay. Dang. Americans. No, actually no. Japanese. Japanese might be my number 5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
No. The main reason I'm saying this is because I don't get me wrong, I love Japanese food. Not in America. Since I've actually been to Japan, their food, amazing. would not make it like how they make it in America at all. And how we do make it, to me, tastes
we would have to go to the coast.
Completely different. Yeah, we would.
Like if we're in bigger cities,
we would.
It's a good thing. But around here,
we're doing it with around here, but around here, compared to me actually being in Japan, eating like their food and everything, coming back here and eating it drops it down a lot, which makes me think it's complete garbage. Not complete garbage, but here it's complete garbage. Yeah. So that's my number 5. My number 4. Wait, did I do this with 7, 6, 5, 4, 3? No, my number 4. My number 4 is American food.
What? That's number 4?
Yeah, that's number 4. Mainly because I eat more Italian food. So Italian is obviously my number 3. Because I make a lot of Italian food, as is. Number 2 is soul food.
Okay.
And my number 1 is Chinese. I've stated my reasons before on why.
Yeah, there's a couple of Chinese dishes that them alone, and I'm talking about like the actual good ones. I'm not talking about like the general soul.
Yeah.
Bao alone. I am so tempted to order some because there's one nearby.
Dumplings.
I had some. I bought some frozen dumplings. They were.
I have never had bad dumplings.
Let's get it away because I'm about to go down.
We're not gonna order. Let's not do this.
Go down the rabbit hole because there's a Chinese spot that's pretty good.
Yeah, there is. There's a couple. All right.
I can't disagree with your list. To be fair, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
You have your reasons, and I can understand the reasons.